Hey everyone, welcome back to Marketing Fundas Global, the place where we explore exciting ways to enhance your content creation journey. We are diving into something truly groundbreaking, a method that allows you to bulk create thousands of monetizable YouTube shorts in just 10 minutes. Yes, you heard that right. But how we are going to achieve this? Well, the secret lies in the powerful combination of ChatGPT and Canva. Well, I'm going to show you step by step how to leverage these tools not only to save time but also elevate the quality of YouTube Shorts content. So, if you're ready to supercharge your content creation game, just jump into it.
Guys, look at this Instagram account. It has only 195 posts and already got more than 14,000 followers. And if you check out their content, you'll be able to see that some of their videos have reached more than million views. Let me close this. And if I show you, as you can see, guys, this video has more than 4 million views. This video got only 70,000, 87,000 views, 43,000 views, and the page is filled with this kind of content only. And if I go to TikTok, here's one more example page which you can see, and it has 945k followers, and the content you can see almost the same content, and the views you can see 49k, 18k, 48k. If I scroll a little bit down here, you'll be able to see 3.4 million and 174k, 159k, 130k, 13k, 178k. So why I'm showing you? Because these pages are using the same type of content which we are going to produce using ChatGPT and Canva. And what are the benefit of creating these kind of pages? If you are able to create this kind of page or this kind of follower base, easily you can earn more than 10,000 or to $50,000 in a month. So this is not a small game. This is all about believe on the process, and you have to be consistent to get this kind of follower base and earn like 10, 20, 30 or 40k per month, right? Also, this is not only for Instagram or TikTok. You can do it on your YouTube as well, because YouTube also supports this type of video shorts, right? And by uploading on YouTube, you can earn ad revenue as well. Now if I show you the process, basically if I show you like how these pages are earning, so basically they are selling their different products, services and different items in their bio. As you can see, they have mentioned a link to their Discord. So if you click there, obviously this is a Discord link, and if you join their Discord server, definitely they'll be trying to sell you something and they'll be making a good money out of it, right? So this is the whole process. Now what we are going to do, I'm going to show you the step-by-step process, like what you have to follow in order to create a page like this, right? So first let's go to ChatGPT. Our first step is to go to ChatGPT and create content using ChatGPT. Then we'll use Canva in order to create the final content, and at the end I'll show you the secret tool which you can use to upload a content on all platforms in one single click, right? So let's write here chat.openai.com, or you can directly go to ChatGPT if you haven't used it yet, right? So just go on Google and search ChatGPT, right? And hit the enter button. You'll be land on, let me show you, ChatGPT, right? And you land on this search result. You just need to click here, or either you can click here as well, and you need to log in with your Gmail or whatever the option you have, email, right? And after login, you'll be land on the free version of ChatGPT, which is ChatGPT 3.5. If you want to go for the pro version, or you can say the paid version, which is GPT-4, you can go with that as well, but that needs $20 a month. That is a paid plan obviously, but for our process or to fulfill our requirement, free version is enough, right? We need content only, we don't need anything extra, so free version is enough for us. So you don't need to pay any amount to apply this method. Now the topic is, the question is which kind of topic we are going to use to generate the content, right? So there are many options you can go with, like facts about productivity, or you can overall take a general topic like motivation, psychology, relationship, and tons of other topics are there. The thing is, the content which you are creating should be relatable and mostly shareable, because these content prefers only shareable content which are getting shared, and if your content is getting shares on an initial basis, then definitely that is going to be a hit, or that is going to viral. Now here I have created a prompt for the exact requirement I want. Here I have mentioned that create 30 sets of engaging facts following the style exemplified below and organize them into a table format with 3 columns. One for one for the topic, one for the part 1, and one for part 2. Ensure no repetitions of fact. So I have mentioned each and everything which I want ChatGPT to do for me. Here I have mentioned even these should cover a range of topics such as psychology, crush, gender differentials, relationship, and more. Keep the facts lively, thought provoking, and relatable to the wide audience or specific situation, right? And if I hit the enter button, now here you'll be able to see that this is going to create almost 30 topics for me, right? As you can see, it is creating 30 topics, right? So it created me content in a separate table, so I asked it to make it in one single table. So here is the content in one single table, as you can see. Now if you want short content, you can easily write a prompt here that make these contents even more shorter, so it will help you to create the content more shorter. But for the sake of this video, I'll go with this content only. So our content is ready. As you can see, these are the topics, right? Profound insight, psychology, gender, relationship, then social behavior, cognitive, crush, communication, and these are the part 1 and this is the part 2, right? Now let's go to Canva and use this content to create our final product. So guys, I have logged in into Canva. Now let me click on create a design, and here I'll choose reel format, because reel is the universal format for the TikTok, YouTube shorts, and even Instagram reel. So let's click on this. This is 1080 by 1920 pixels, right? And this is the orientation or the size of the screen, right? Now once you are on this page, first we need to add a background, right? So for that you can go to element directly, because you can search images, different kind of images directly from the element option. Otherwise you can go to the photos option as well, right? Totally up to you. So if I click on the element, and here let's say I search different kind of images. For example, I want some calming image, right? So I'll search here calm, and I'll go on the photos option directly, and here I can see these kind of images, calming images, right? Even you can search sunset, because we need a pretty minimalistic and soothing kind of image, right? So that it can look good and it can provide a better feel, right? So we can choose this kind of image, and here you can see there's a crown over these images, as you can see here, and just aside of the crown there's a pro written over there, right? As you can see here. So why these are pro? Because we are using Canva Pro account. This is not the free version, this is the paid version, right? And to use this method you need Canva Pro version, because the bulk create option or the bulk create feature is not available in Canva free Canva version, right? So if you don't have the paid version, then you need to manually create the post one by one. But if you want to create the post like 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 posts in one go, then definitely you need to use the paid account, right? So right now we have created only 30 content using ChatGPT. So we'll create 30 content in just few seconds with Canva Pro and ChatGPT. But in the same way, you can go for 50, 60, 70 content as well. Now let's select the image first. I'll go with this one. This is not the pro one, but still I'll use this image. And this is how this image is going to look, right? I don't think it is looking good. Let's change it. It is a pretty good. If you want, you can change it as well, right? And you can just drag and drop it in order to use the Canva tool. And let's say you want to change the location of this, you can just double click on that image and you'll be able to change the location, right? Like this. It is looking good. Let me make it in center. Yeah, now it's fine. But the thing is, this is a still image, right? This is not a video. So what we need to use is a video so that the video look good, more appealing, right? So I've just changed the option into videos, and now I'll add the video. And the sunset is already searched over here, and let's choose one of this video. Like this one is looking good. If I add here, yeah, it is looking good. You just need to resize it like this, right? And you are good to go, right? Why I have chosen a video? Because video looks good and to resemble the idea of those Instagram and TikTok pages, because they are also using a video, right? So this is how a video is going to look like. Now the next step is to cut down the video length, because we are not going to use this 59-second or 60-second of the video length, right? We don't want this much long duration, because the audience of TikTok and the Instagram is not going to pay this much amount of attention to the content. So we need to cut it down to at least 6-7 seconds, right? And 6-7 seconds is best duration for our content as well, right? So I've made it to 7 seconds only, right? As you can see, now it is only on 7 seconds. Now the next step is to mute the audio if there is any audio added to this video clip which you are using. So here you will be able to see the volume tab, but it is already turned off because there is no audio added to this clip. Now it's time to add the content in our video, right? So for that, we'll be going to the text option, and first we'll choose an headline, right? Add a heading, and when you click here, it will automatically appear here. So this is for our topic, right? The first one, which is topic. So here I'll write topic and I'll drag it to a little bit here, and to style it, you just need to double click here. What you can do is you can make it all in caps lock. Otherwise you can make it bold, italic, whatever you want, right? Let's say I want to add effect here, and I want to add a background over here, over this text, right? Because this is not visible at all, right? If you want to change the color of this font, you can do that as well. Let me turn off the Grammarly as well. Now you'll be able to see the font properly. If you want to change the color, you can directly click here and you can change it to black like this, or you can make it again white and go to the effects and add a background so that it looks good like this, right? Now it is looking good. Now let's add the second text. For that, let's just duplicate this topic. Otherwise you can add the heading again by clicking here. Otherwise you can duplicate this topic as well. Let me delete this, and to duplicate you just need to select this text and press Ctrl D. Otherwise you can right click here, and here you'll be able to see Ctrl D to duplicate, right? So just click here and the content is duplicated, as you can see, and the second content will be placed here. And this is for the part 1 which we created in ChatGPT, right? So this is part 1. Now you can change the effect for this font, because otherwise it will look the same like the topic one. So what you can do is you can change the effect for this one. So let's go to effects again, and here we can select the splice one. No, it is not looking good. You can check the hollow, you can check the none. No, none is not looking good. Shadow, or tons of other options are there, but we'll go with the outline one. It is looking good. And change the outline color to black so that it looks a little bit more visible, and increase the thickness to at least 99 or to, yeah, 99 is good. It is looking good. If I decrease it, it is looking like this. Right now it is looking good. Now it's time for the part 2. So what we can do is, what we are going to do is, we are going to duplicate this part 1 again, right? And just drag a little bit down here, because we want part 1 and part 2 in the same place, in the center of the video, right? So here we'll write 2, right? And we are going to leave it like this, because the part 1 and the part 2 is going to appear in the same area but in a different timing, right? Now next we need to increase the size of this text, because if we are not doing this, then the text will not appear properly after doing the automation, and the text will go overflow and will exceed the video limit or the size of this video, right? So in that case, the content or the text will be not readable. So this is why it is very important to set the parameter of the text box. As you can see, I have set the parameter, and this is the boundary line, right? Now, as I told you that the part 1 and the part 2 will not appear at the same time. The part 1 will appear for the first part of the video, like for the first 3-4 seconds of the video, and the second part will appear for the last 3-4 seconds of the video, right? So in order to set that, first we need to select the part 1 and just click on the right click, right? Just click the right click and select the show timing option. When you click on show timing, here you will be able to see the timing on the timeline. As you can see, the video is for 7 seconds and this is the timeline, I mean the timing of the text. So let me decrease it to almost 3.5 seconds so that we can equally divide the video into two parts. I mean the text, the part 1 for 3.5 seconds and the part 2 for 3.5 seconds as well, right? So I've made it to 3.5 seconds. Now let's select the part 2 and the timeline is here. Now I'll decrease the length of this video from this side so that the part 1 can appear in the first part and the part 2 can appear in the second part, right? This is also 3.5 seconds. Now it's time for the interesting part, which is bulk create or the automation part, right? So for that you need to scroll a little bit down, and if you are into your Canva Pro version, you'll be able to see bulk create option here, right? If you are not able to see bulk create option here, you can go to your apps, and here in your apps you'll be able to see in your apps option, you'll be able to see the bulk create option. Even you can search the bulk create option from here as well, right? You'll be able to find it. Now once you have found the option, just click on that bulk create option and it will take you to this page where you'll be able to see first, second and third. So basically there are 3 steps which you need to follow. So let's go to our ChatGPT tool where we have created the content, and let's just copy the content totally. So we have created 30 content, right? So we are going to create 30 content in one go, and in the same way you can create multiples of content like 100 or maybe 200 or maybe 1000 as well, right? So just copy the content like this, right? So we have copied all the 30 content like this, right? From all the way top to all the way down. Just right click and copy here, or just press Ctrl C on your keyboard and go back to the Canva application, and here you need to click on enter data manually, right? When you click here, this kind of chart will appear. So here you need to select this and right click here and just click on paste, and it will automatically add the content and format the content like this, right? This is the first, second and third. And I've did a small mistake over here that I haven't selected the headlines or the headings, which is topic part 1 and part 2. And if you are not doing that as well, then you are going to mess up all the things. So go back and copy from topics, right? So don't do this mistake, right? So just go back and copy and go back to let me close this and click on enter data manually again. Let me delete all this. Now it's fine. As you can see, everything is on the place, right? Once you have entered this, you just need to close this by clicking on the done button, right? And the data has been added into your Canva, right? So we are into the second step where we need to connect that data with the content which we have added into our canvas, right? So there are three types of data: topic, part 1 and part 2. So let's just connect one by one with the topic. First, let's go with the topic. So select this content, click here right button, just right click on it, and here you need to click on connect data. When we click on connect data, we'll be able to see all the data available in our Canva tool. So select the topic, and once the data has been connected, you will be able to see curly braces both side of the topic option, right? In the same way, you need to do with the part 1 and part 2 as well. Select this, connect data, select part 1, and then select part 2, click on connect data and part 2. Now once it's done, just take this part 2 and overlap the part 1 so that part 1 and part 2 can appear on the same place, because we have changed the timeline. So for the first 3.5 second, part 1 will appear, and after that part 1 will disappear automatically, and the last 3.5 second part 2 will appear in the same place, right? So this is how it is going to done. Now once your data connection is done, just hit the continue button over here, and this is going to look like this, that it is going to help you create 32 content, right? Now just click on generate 32 designs, and it is going to create you all the 32 designs within few seconds. So guys, as you can see, all the 32 contents has been created automatically in just one go. And now when you click here, the play button, this is how the content is going to look like. Now once it's done, you just need to click on this share button in order to download or in order to export all this 32 or 100 or 200 content. And you need to click on this download button, and here you need to just click on the download. Make sure you have clicked on the button this which says download pages as separate files, because if you are not clicking on this, checking on this box, then all the video, this whole 32 videos will download in one file, right? So click on this download pages as separate file and click on the download button. Now guys, if you want to put a little bit more effort, you can add different kind of musics or trending sounds onto these all the videos one by one, or you can add the sounds while while uploading it on your platform, whether it is Instagram or TikTok, right? In order to make it more engaging. Also, you can do that thing in Canva as well. You can add the sounds, those trending sounds or trendy audios on the Canva platform as well, but that is totally up to on your extra efforts. If you want to do, you can add audio as well. Now after adding the sound, this is how the content is going to look like. Also guys, I told you that I'm going to tell you the secret tool which will going to help you to upload the content in all platforms in one go, and that secret tool is Buffer, right? You just need to go on Google and search Buffer, and this is the tool which you can use in order to upload or to publish your content in all the platforms in one go. I hope this helps.
So guys, I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was really helpful and you liked the content, then do not forget to hit the subscribe button and bell icon. We are coming up with more interesting topics in the upcoming videos. Till then, bye bye.